Welcome to the Congressional Award Record Book tutorial. This tutorial is designed to teach you how to correctly complete a Congressional Award record book. Before we begin reviewing the record book, I would like to offer some general comments on completing the record book and setting goals. Please remember to proofread, double-check, and make sure every question is answered throughout the record book. Remember that hours can only be counted after registration is complete. To register, visit our website, congressionalaward.org. Only submit new activity completed since your registration was processed or last record book was submitted. Do not include activity completed in previous levels. The Congressional Award has this on file. Additionally, always indicate a year and check off months of activity. Months and hours are considered equally important in this program. Each record book page can only be used for one goal. You are limited to 4 voluntary public service goals, 2 physical fitness goals, and 2 personal development goals. You can complete a maximum of 8 hours each day within each program area, meaning you can only serve for 8 hours, complete physical activity for 8 hours, and partake in personal development for 8 hours each day. Finally, activities cannot double count. For example, you cannot count taking photos of kids at a community camp for both service hours and personal development hours for improving photography skills. Now that the general guidelines have been set, let me walk you through on how to complete the cover page. Please first note if you're applying for a certificate or a medal and what level you're looking to earn. Let us know of any prior approvals and your date of birth. Then, please put down all demographic information with the most up-to-date details. Let us know your name, address, phone, email, and if you're attending school or not. It's crucial that this information is up to date so that we are able to contact you if any corrections or additions are needed. Also, let us know if you're employed, if it's part-time or full-time, and who your employer is. Then, answer this question. What have I gained by participating in the Congressional Award? Your answer should be a few sentences long and encompass all the different activities you did to complete this award and how you've grown and developed as an individual. Then sign and date in ink. The date of signature should be after all other activity has been completed. Any hours that have been recorded after this date are considered future hours and do not count. As a general note for applying for the award, you can only apply for one level at a time. However, you may skip levels. If you choose to skip a level, you will still retroactively earn all previous certificates and medals. When completing the demographic area, print clearly or type on our online editable PDF. On completion of your award, answer the question on the cover page that we have reviewed. Signature. This is very important. If it is not signed, your record book cannot be completed. Next, go over your advisor information. If your advisor has changed from a previous advisor, please note right here that you have a new advisor. Give us their name, address, email, phone number, and relationship. Again, this could be a teacher or a coach, and their occupation may also be a teacher, mentor, nurse, however you have a relation with them and what they do for a living. Next, if an advisor chooses, they may add comments. Then please have them sign and date. Like your signature, any activity recorded after this date cannot be counted towards this level of the award. You may be asking, Who can be an advisor? An advisor can be any adult who is committed to guiding you through the process of setting goals and reflecting on activities. They may not be a parent, a peer, or a relative. Now continuing on to the voluntary public service portion of the record book. To begin, write a goal that complies with the guidelines listed on page 6 and 7 of your program book. You received a program book upon registration. Additionally, there is a program book available online at our website, congressionalaward.org. Set a goal. For example, you may put down an umbrella goal. An umbrella goal is when you will be providing different types of service through one organization. For example, you may write, I will provide 100 hours of service through the American Red Cross. This can be done with any service organization that is not religiously affiliated. The service should be direct, with a public group, nonpartisan, not completed during your exploration or expedition, benefit the greater community, and additionally, it may not be teaching your faith or activities specifically focused on faith. You can, however, do faith-based activities such as working in a food bank or helping with a clothing drive or the like. Complete all questions and answer all prompts in a detailed manner. We want to know what you did, what you learned, and how the greater community at large benefited. Then mark down the years of activity and all months. The requirements for months and hours vary upon the level you're seeking, so reference your program book or our website for more details. Please note that I'm only checking boxes where I completed activity towards this goal. Report only new hours. Simply write down the number. If you feel that for any of the record book pages it would benefit for us to have timesheets or any other pieces of information, feel free to attach them to your record book. Add the validator information. A validator can be any individual who has walked you through the process of getting involved in public service and is aware of what you've done to complete this portion of the award. Their relationship may be a Key Club advisor, and their occupation may be a teacher. Again, they do not have to be an advisor for a program you're involved in. This is just a sample. They may comment if they choose. Again, they should sign and date. All hours must be completed prior to the date displayed. Other examples of appropriate validators include a volunteer coordinator at a hospital or a food bank, along with any director of a service organization you may be involved with. Moving along to the personal development portion of the award. Reminder that there are a maximum of 2 goals allowed in this section. To begin, write a goal that complies with the guidelines listed on page 8 of your program book. Examples of activities people do to complete this section are part-time jobs, test prep, improvement of skills, or working with a hobby. Tell us about what you've learned and what skills you have acquired as an individual from completing these activities. Then, report all months of activity and new hours recorded. Then put down your validator information. Again, include all details, including their relationship to you. Examples of validators for personal development can include a community member, an individual who is involved in the club or activity your hobby may have you involved with, or any individual who is aware of what you're doing to better yourself as an individual. For example, a boss or a test prep instructor, anything of the like. They must sign and date. Again, no hours may be counted after the date on their signature. To reiterate, your personal development validator may not be a parent, relative, or peer. Moving along to the personal fitness section of the record book. Again, there's a maximum of 2 goals allowed in this section. Write a goal that complies with the guidelines listed on page 9 of your program book. Examples of things you can do is attempt to improve your skill set in a sport or a physical challenge. For example, you may write a goal that you would want to increase the number of miles you can run in 50 minutes from 5 to 7. This goal cannot be purely competitive. You cannot have a goal to win first place in a gymnastics competition or win the state championship in your soccer league. Your goal cannot be to become a team captain. This could, however, be a personal development goal. Physical fitness activities completed for a grade do not count, for example, participating in gym class. The best physical fitness goals have a measurable component to them, and each and every Congressional Award participant should be designing a goal that has such a component. Explain the activities you took part in to reach your goal and how your skill level or set has changed. Then record all months and hours. Remember to write the year in the left-hand column. Months do not have to be consecutive, as you see. Again, validator information include all contact information, the relationship to you, if that's a coach, a personal trainer, or another individual who is aware of your physical activity goals, and have them sign and date. Lastly, let's review the exploration portion of the record book. Write a goal that complies with the guidelines listed on page 10 and 11 of your program book. To review, the exploration must be planned by you, not a parent, a friend, a school, or a travel agent. There should be an element of challenge to your exploration. And for the exploration, you must attempt to immerse yourself in new surroundings. Document the planning portion. Let us know the date you started and ending planning and how many hours you spent in the planning process. Tell us about the activity. Tell us where this activity took place, the dates, and the days and nights. The days and nights are essential since that is how we determine whether or not the trip matches the length requirement for this portion. Note the reminder here that you must show at least 6 to 8 hours of activity to count as a day. Once you've completed that portion of the record book, provide us with a detailed explanation of what you did for your exploration expedition. On the following page, which is the entry page, or on an additional piece of paper, please answer each of these questions with a detailed paragraph at a minimum. We also love to receive journals, timesheets, or photo journals, or journals in general that detail the time of your expedition exploration. For your goal, your response should be a minimum of 6 paragraphs in length. We do encourage more, though. Finally, let's talk about the validator for your expedition exploration. The validator for this portion of the program does not have to accompany you on your expedition exploration. However, they should be made aware of all plans you have made for this portion of the program. Share with them timesheets, photographs, and journals. Then complete the validator demographic information and attach any documents you may find fit for this part of the program. Have them sign and date The date here should be after you have returned from your expedition exploration. On both the online and print record books, 1 page per goal is provided for each program area. As you may know, you are allotted more goals than pages. Please make copies as needed to complete your record book. To review submitting your record book, all record books should be submitted by U.S. mail to the Congressional Award, P.O. Box 77440, Washington, D.C. 20013. Please do not send record books via UPS, FedEx, or certified mail. This will delay your approval. If you may have any questions, please send them via email to information@congressionalaward.org, or we can be reached by phone at 1-888-80-AWARD. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.